Hello everyone, welcome to another session of High on the Alexander campaign. And we're back. We're still suffering our, helpful overlord. Very protective. So protective they got us into war against Ottomans 100% against my will and actually actively sabotaging my plans. Oh my god, Ottomans got 140 battalions now. This is annoying. They actually increased their army quite a bit. How can they even afford it? Maybe that's why they're just going into war left and right. They got Lucca as well. It shows... Oh, it's... look, a UI bug. It shows Russia over here. Because Russia is my overlord. Even though, yeah, the Ottomans are not a great power, thankfully. And yet the current plan is to just get all of this construction and then stop using it, for myself at least, so that the private investor can actually use their investment pool. So they're doing quite a good job actually banking this money. The ×3 investment multiplier does help, of course. I don't think I can prevent this again. Yeah, this would be too risky. So yeah, and if they do this, this would be a bit of a problem. Definitely a huge slowdown. We're getting egalitarianism, which is not the worst thing, but not what I want. So I suppose that's not great. There is the percussion cap already, so I guess the next thing might as well be pharmaceuticals. Actually, I'm still making money. Just I have so little construction for the government because of laissez-faire. And yeah, they're actually building railways as well. Good guys, capitalists. Still have turmoil in those two states. Very, very annoying. I had to raise taxes a little bit. Yeah, if I actually paid down all of my interest, I would be in the positives, so that's a bit annoying. People are actually very not happy with the current standards of living. They managed to get some migration here. Yeah, and some of those guys are coming from Russia. And yeah, half of the immigrants coming to Peloponnese instantly go to Attica. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those migrants are coming from me. And at least they're coming from those more populous regions. Not you guys, though. To Sirdaria? Oh, some of those guys are going to Russia. Very, very annoying. But at least those two states... Yeah, I mean, weekly migration plus 500. This is not bad. Is this on changes of construction? Yeah. I get positive balance when there's a switch in construction, like, goal. Yeah, they can actually maintain this for quite a while. Do I start just building an army right now? An army and a navy potentially for naval invasions? These are allied with those guys. But actually, you wouldn't get help in a naval invasion because of how the thing works. Yeah, I think I'm just going to naval invade them. Let's create a special squad. Probably want a few more, like 10 units. Woodland, that's... Guess this guy, Reckless, gives bonus to offensive? No, this is just bad. I don't think there's much open terrain there. Cruel is okay. Actually, I don't have a decent general here. Brave? Something. Tactful? No. Yeah, I guess brave it is. And let's get all the skirmish. And let's get 5 more ships. I think one of those was already in this queue. Oh no, it's under recruitment. One more. It's not going to be a problem. Naval bases luckily are quite quick to be built. And let's see, how quickly are going to be running into problems with ammunition? Pretty quickly. And actually, the only... How is this trade route already here? Okay. I guess I can build my own someplace. We are having some... oh yeah, I'm not subsidizing infrastructure. That's probably the problem. Yeah, they need to be subsidized everywhere that's possible. No way around it, unfortunately. And this is going to be causing engine shortage for sure. I don't think there's any engines production right now. Yeah, engines and ammunition. What do you need? Lead. Where do I have lead? Here? Yep. So let's get you here. Did you guys get railways here? No. Okay. I think they should be... I assume they should be prioritizing it pretty soon, but it might take them a while. Okay, I do need those motor industries. Even though I'm not happy about it. Yeah, there's no production of motors in Russia yet. Russian market is a bit problematic when you're at least on par with tech with them. I could get some more migrations though. That's definitely going to be a big priority a lot of the time. Yes, Macedonia has iron, I think, right? No. Yes, I guess Ionia it is because of their coal. All other things equal, I guess it's better to just build in states with resources. Especially Peloponnese needs more population, I think. Hey, Thessalia got more standards of living. And they're only migrating to my state, so that's good. And let's see. So there's really good stuff over here. And yeah, they're using greener grass as well. The 8. Close. We are close. Finland is probably using edicts as well. Yep. They're not sacking my pops at least. There's quite a high migration attraction over here. Yeah, they're using greener grass campaigns on just steppes. Sure. And they do get a lot just from being a great power as well. Wait, I'm getting turmoil here now as well? Yep. Okay, this could be the time to lower the taxes. Now, the answer, what I can definitely do is change this to opium. It's going to be more money. getting some liquor as well. Promoting social mobility is really nice for literacy, though the question is how much do I really need it? Oh, if I stopped construction I would be actually making money. That's kind of crazy. And not really expected. You guys still have a good amount of money in the investment pool. And the problem is you're not building what I want right now. I think I might try to make a naval landing with a smaller amount of people. Yeah, I mean, in theory I will have equal numbers, so should be fine, maybe. Let's get this base because it's almost done. So might as well supporting Baltic governments. We have... Wait, we no longer have truce with the Ottomans. They have so many battalions though. If I tried to go against them, how would that go? So Russia is definitely more likely to support me. Tuscany is allied with the Ottomans. Oh my god, what is this word? Yeah, they would probably want something for me to join against the Ottomans. How many conscripts can I get? Not that many, really. Pretty low numbers, to be honest. 1326, so I can get, especially compared to the amounts of conscripts they can get. How do I want to do this? The next war with the Ottomans, yeah, I will need to solve these radical problems. Because it's getting kind of rough, to be honest. Yeah, I think the high taxes are too much for my people. We're getting pretty aggressively into construction, like 80 is quite a lot. How much do the Austrians have, for example? Let's find a place where they're actually building something. Which should be somewhere, at least. I think. No, you guys are just not building anything. Okay. 165. So this is half of Austria while having 1/5 of their GDP. So probably more than Spain, for example. About the same, but Spain as well. More than double. 4 times the population. More or less. Ah, beautiful Isabel. Expensive taste though. Okay, so I cannot maintain this construction for long. Do I need the ammunition plant? I kinda need it. Yeah, now that the Russia has actually skirmishers, which is not always a given. Also, Attica really needs railways. And those guys are not really getting into it. If I start going for it, then it's going to slow down. They're definitely not going to start it then. It's 10 weeks. It's going to be probably railway first, I guess. Let's move you guys over here. Okay, I guess I might as well try to start a small war over here and see where it goes. Oh wow, quite a lot of people might actually support them. Well, they do have good friends, at least. Lucky them. Johor? Yeah, you have 2 friends as well. Could go for someone in Indonesia, but that'd be a bit of a waste of effort, I guess. But do I just build more army? Get those 2. Those naval bases are no longer relevant. Yeah, all of this stuff is necessary, I think. I mean, we are boosting the GDP, at least, so people eventually going to get happier. It's just there's a lot of peasants everywhere. Maybe some peasants showing up over here. Not many yet. There's a lot of migration though. Swedes showing up in Attica. We got Somalians from somewhere. Germans. Bulgarians. Estonians, of course. Still not enough tools to get the nice company going. I could remove some bureaucracy, but probably doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, I need railways and I need munition plants. I think. Those modern industries at least should be pretty damn profitable, at least. Well, the steel is a bit of a problem. We are in the top 10 for steel production, though, so that's nice. I think the steel production should be increasing slowly as well. Well, a lot of the stuff is in Thessalia, which I guess fair enough, considering there's a lot of people here. Yeah, there's just prices of everything are just so high. Water tube boiler, where this, if it comes to lowering the base price of goods, it should be quite helpful. The question is, do I just fire it on everything? What's the tools situation right now? Not too bad, honestly. Russia is producing a fair amount, almost the same as the United States, which is pretty good. We are producing some of them ourselves. This should be quite helpful, I think. Hopefully. Probably not enough to really change things, though, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, Thessalia, the only place to get motors in all of the Russian market. And granted, there's just not that many people making engines. Like, we're approaching the Belgian levels, which shouldn't be really happening, considering how much of a head start Belgians have. Ammunition, we're going to start producing soon, though I don't like that I have to share this with Russians. First railways, though, which I guess is fair enough. Does seem like the amount of money I'm making is increasing. Yeah, I mean, all of this private construction is paying dividend, and the investment pool is going down, but not really fast. That's also really nice. Intensive agriculture, I guess I just don't have that much agriculture, so this doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really want from this era. We got mass migration from Anhalt, North Germans, nice. There's nothing really interesting in here, and this is a new era. Yeah, I think there's quite a bit of stuff that would be really nice. Modern sewage, for example, that would be pretty good. Pretty good start. Yeah. How much prestige do I need to get into the next level? Okay, we cannot get better than minor power. Mining accident. Okay. We got some new people. They're not going to be accepted unless they're Orthodox, so might as well give them a -5, I guess. Oh wow, the current legitimacy is going down and down. I guess it's the high taxes, probably for the most part. Wait, now we're having problems with convoys? Oh wow, we're importing a lot of steel. Which actually might not be ideal. Yeah, considering I'm trying to produce it myself. Yeah, let's remove some of those. This is making a decent amount of money though. More than half. Yeah, this is the problem. I increased the amounts of engines being produced, and Russia just gobbles it up and uses it for military out of all things, which is not really a useful way to do it. They are importing the ammunition at least themselves. And this is limiting my access? No. I don't think I care about this much. Probably not. Hey, the line is going up. Parma lost power block embassy. Actually, I probably should have been focusing the drone launches, but more Portuguese mass migration. Okay, we got 2 in a row, which is pretty surprising. How high am I on mass migration attraction? Pretty low. I guess now, after getting 2 of them, so that's fair enough. Yeah, right now it's pretty bad, but that's 2 of the most popular states for migration got already migrations, and you can only get them once per state. Wait, what? Oh, Upper Canada. You got a new guy in armed forces. Everyone is an authoritarian. 1 Democrat in church, out of all places. Protectionist and the market liberal. Petit bourgeoisie is a top dog now. Probably this is causing the issues with legitimacy, which is very unfortunate. Changing out of state origin is probably not happening. I mean, if I got intelligentsia in, yeah, this is not happening. The landowners, rulers are not going to be helpful. Explosive shortage. Russia, can you just not? Paper mills? What's the problem with paper? What? 4 of them? Paper is not even that expensive compared to a lot of stuff. Okay, Russians are finally building some of their own engines. We're also having coal problems. And now market access problems, probably because shipping lane effectiveness. Is it referring to... I guess Russia doesn't have enough ports. I think this is what's going on. And now we're part of the war between Mexico and the United States, at least on the right side. Though Great Britain is supporting... Yeah, this is not going to last long. Russians, they actually moved their troops over here. But still. No, I gotta start fighting the Ottomans. Oh, did we actually the peasant already? God damn. Yeah, the problems with ammunition are going to be massive. Civilization. I mean, I guess I need this stuff, but can I really afford it? I don't think I can afford it. I think I just have to hope that the skirmishers will carry me, or maybe I will be able to get Russia in somehow. Yeah. I applaud those efforts to help Mexico, but that's... Are you guys going to be losing Alaska, maybe? In this? No. Regime change in Liberia. Well, time well spent. I think we just get graded by the Brits and the Americans. Which is destroying the market access here. Suffering from my overlords' wars. This is the experience I was missing while playing with as independent nations. Though the good thing is munitions plant's demand should be going down eventually. Yeah, they're probably having problems because there's not enough demand in Attica alone. And also there's no explosives. I'm not producing any explosives myself. And I actually cannot even if I wanted to. Devout Scandal. This guy is a Democrat, which I'm not really needing Democrats, so might as well try... yeah, no. Peace treaty. Only at the tiniest amount of border gore. Pretty huge border gore, but not a huge amount. Usually there's like more states than just one. And other than that, the borders, I don't think there's really that many border monsters. We have Peru, Bolivia, and North Peru, which fought Chile. Chile is usually getting better colonization lately, I've seen. In Africa, other than Egypt and Tripolitania being a mess, and the Ottomans they got Morocco as well. How did Ottomans start just a beast mode after getting losing 3 states to me? They did win against Egypt, but after that they just decided they chose violence basically against everyone else. Okay, I think market access should be improving. Yeah. So things are getting better. 9 months, all of those will be done. And now we're getting a radical movement revolution. And what do you guys actually want? Actually, you guys would be happy with the education system, but that's not happening with the state religion we have. And this is the one thing you actually don't care about. Maybe freedom of conscience could be done, but that would require me having actual... yeah, and intelligentsia supports a revolution. I think I could have them stop supporting the revolution if I did this. Actually, -4 might not be good enough. Probably not. And it's just annoying, not really a problem, just annoying. Couldn't really use their support for anything. Let's see. So I don't want to... I mean, maybe going out of monarchy wouldn't be too bad. But I don't think that's going to be possible. Wait, actually. No, I could go into theocracy, right. So, petite bourgeoisie, yeah, they would hate it. Landowners, Orthodox, Church. Just theoretical movement would give this 40, 34. They could get intelligentsia. Intelligentsia is the strongest group right now. If I could get them in government. And yeah, I need to do something about the legitimacy as well. Because right now it's not working. And I'm counting on legitimacy to keep my radicals in check. So I guess I can try going into parliamentary republic, staying an oligarchy. Because why the hell not? Okay, so this, yeah, Londons are super pissed, but they're kind of irrelevant. Orthodox Church is kind of annoyed, but that's fine. But now, if I can only get... No, I can't really support those guys still. Okay, now I should be able to try to get them in. Not like this. Definitely not like this. If I lower the taxes... Oh wow, oh yeah, this is causing the issue. Wait, no, what? Profit construction just gave up or something? Oh yeah, investment pool is running out. I guess I do have too much construction. Let's go down. It's like 55, I guess. I didn't change this government yet. 22. This is not helping. It's not helping. Yeah, monarchy is really good for legitimacy if you have the king that's actually... The king's interest group is actually relevant, but London's just became irrelevant last 2 years, which means monarchy is no longer viable for high legitimacy. Which means this might be a good idea. Possibly. Luckily, the GDP is increasing fast enough that that hasn't become a huge problem yet, but it will eventually, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm managing to get at least a working government. So the chances are not looking horrible. And they could potentially even lower them like this, kind of. So how many armies do I have? Not many currently. But if they still had like what they had, like 80, 60, it would be much more doable. Probably cabinet insurance would be kind of nice as well, but actually I cannot get this with the state religion I have now. I guess central banking is always nice. Can't really get companies. Modern sewage. Actually, get modern sewage first, because that's going to be always nice. Yeah, unacceptable. It is kind of unacceptable, I have to agree. Wait, what happened with my munition production? Oh yeah, you lost a lot of employment, probably at the time with low market access. And intelligentsia are losing clout drastically after having a chance to actually use this clout. Okay, this is actually really nice. Yeah, solves the problem with petite bourgeoisie at least. The Orthodox Church They're going to get happier in a second. Which, how long the second is going to be, might be debatable. 4 months. Yeah, that's not actually too far. I could try to make them happier by doing something with Russia, or just invading the Ottomans. That would make everyone happier. Making some deal with Great Britain wouldn't change that much. So invading the Ottomans would solve my internal issues as well. At least somewhat. Let's see, do you guys have skirmishers? I mean, at this point I wouldn't be surprised by anything. I mean, they might have actually done their reforms. Because they got the territory, I think. Okay, we're making money. We're making quite a bit of money then. Because this is still ongoing construction. Granted, it's smaller than it was. But still. This is going to take 9 months. Not too bad. This was like, when it comes to infamy usage, there was a really bad period, I think. Really missing on a lot of possible conquests. But this is the small starts. And I just not sure if I can get Russia in round 2 without sacrificing something important. So I have 30 units now. And 25, 35 versus 20, 30. And I mean, this huge difference, but isn't going to be enough of a difference, especially on the... well, if I'm going to try to go on the offensive. And the amount of conscripts I have is really not going to be helping. 20 battalions is... military industry. Okay, Russia is going getting some decent stuff, at least, I have to say. Not really that useful. I mean, this guy's neutral at least. I mean, this is not a bad power block for me. Especially if they keep going for this. I mean, there's pretty nice bonuses for AI, I think. Now you guys are going to be rebelling. And this is not really stoppable by me at this point. They had more in National Guard. But what tech do you need for this? I actually have no clue. Don't think it's nationalism. It's worker safety. It should be like max you can get for... what's this called? National Guard is free. Okay, stall. This is really bad news. Okay, I can get one of those stalls that are actually successes, but it's still not ideal. How can I get more home affairs? I don't think it's here. It should be in society somewhere. And I think it's not that far away from the start. Education, prestige. Just looking at everything. Oh, central taxation, central archives would be the thing. It's 36 months away. That's not going to happen. They demand action now. I mean, yeah, making you stronger doesn't really... I mean, it does boost the opposition, but not by that much, comparatively. And yeah, they're going to be unstoppable, going to 100. Oh yeah, this is a weird event. Like, I guess if you wanted the Revulsion to fire, you would pick one of the other options, but... yeah, this seems like a no-brainer. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough time to... like, I would need to get 3 successes, and even then, that might not be enough. Or maybe I just deal with a civil war. Actually, there's going to be a pretty small one. Yeah, I guess I could handle it. But that means delaying... going against the Ottomans. Yeah, high legitimacy is pretty important as well, I have to say. So having a civil war over here would create like a land blockade against the Peloponnese. And my capital would move somewhere else. Back with Oman. Sardinia PMO. Okay, let's see if I declared war on the Ottomans right now. Yes, Sardinia PMO would join. Russia would not join. And Tuscany would join. Okay, so even if I wanted to call in Russia, I probably wouldn't be able to. And the Ottomans are again having pretty good game. And no, please don't strengthen the landowners. Okay, I think it's going to be change of plans again. And back to the colonial idea, I suppose. So I just yellow it and try to go for Perak. Yeah, the problem is I probably would be able to make a landing. And the question is, what then? Could also go for something still in the Arabia. This is a tributary of... what? Of Kalat? Actually, they don't have huge numbers here. And this could be a potential target. Persia wouldn't be really a problem because it's part of the Russian bloc. Monument to the king. Ah, sure. What's this? Sunni rights movement. I guess sure. I mean, at this point I'm going to be dealing with this revolution in a second. Which I think is fine. To be honest, the faster it fires, the better. But didn't get lucky this time. If I remove landowners from the equation, it should be pretty much guaranteed pass, I think. And the absolutist movement. And maybe I will try to go into Persia first. They might even accept just straight up. Kerala does have a defensive pact with Punjab. They still don't have as many troops as the Ottomans. The godlike superpower, the Ottomans. 9 infantry at least. Let's try to get those few more ships. going after Makran is going to be the way to go. And do I go for direct conquest? I guess I do. Punjab would be kind of likely to join, but not necessarily. A lot of people are going to hate me from switching into parliamentarism. But I guess I'm going to be kind of defended by... yeah, this is fine. Kind of defended by Russia being my overlord. But at the same time, it might make them more likely to actually lead me. Which would be unfortunate. They are tributary. I wonder if they're going to be guaranteed to support them. I think they should be guaranteed, but maybe not. Now let's deal with this civil war first. And you know what? I'm actually going to deal with this in the next session. So, GG. Unfortunately, we're running... Haven't the Ottomans ever had such a great game before? This seems like one of their best games I've seen. Well, one time they conquered like all of Persia, which that was pretty nice for them. Yeah, they have everything here. Probably going to be reforming. Yeah, I mean, things are going to be interesting. Oh, Britain has a revolt. It doesn't seem like it's actually a huge deal. Are they actually a republic? Yeah. Korpak. Okay, GG, and see you guys in the next one.